fine. But more importantly, we got to talk about the predictions as well.
Oh yeah, let me load those up. Okay, highest amount of physical damage a hero will do to another in one hit. We've got Sven in this game.
Yeah.
That's 1k
plus. Yeah, let's go with that. All right, 1,000 plus there. Player with the highest total magic or pure damage done to heroes by 10 minutes. Ooh, that's a 10 minutes.
That's probably Earth Spirit.
I was gonna say maybe Earth Spirit will move it around a lot. I like that.
Yeah, Gunna's gonna start rolling on some moves of his urn with the vessel.
Team with the first Roshan kill. Ooh.
I'm gonna take nouns with Gyro.
I'm doing Beast Ghost.
All right, go for it.
Go for it. You're wrong. Go for it. Player with the highest net worth by 10 minutes. That's another fun one. Probably Gyrocopter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sven. We're just gonna have some different ones.
Okay.
Oh, but we've got a smoke as hello Schofield.
Schofield, he clearly was looking elsewhere.
And he was also doing the predictions.
Yeah, he was debating which direction he wanted to go there, and well, that's unfortunate. So, but good news for Nouns, of course, as they find a free kill and Sacred without his teammate now, no chance he's gonna fight that.
Honestly, that was a very interesting late smoke. It's not often you see a team they smoked 5-man from mid at the 30-second mark before rune spawn, and then the moment they break to someone, they can just place a ward. I'm not that surprised. It caught Beast Coast off guard there.
Yeah,
kind of like that.
And the Skywrath had absolutely no clue. All of a sudden they're on top, and even for a second, it seemed like you didn't even realize before reacting there. At that point, it's just way too late. So, yeah, good find by Nouns. And now into the laning phase we go. Of course, the mid lane focus off the bat. We have Earth Spirit versus that Kunkka matchup. Gunnar on the Earth Spirit. So it sounds like, do you lean towards either way in this matchup?
This is just some super farm heavy lane, I think, for both sides. I think eventually, Kunkka can do pretty well, level 5, level 6. He's gonna tank up with some bracers, and he won't really die to the Earth Spirit, but when Earth Spirit gets levels, he can gank, he gets vesseled, and that whole matchup kind of changes.
Yeah. At the top lane, of course, Sven up there on the side of Beast Coast. Last pick Sven, hoping to have a good time as, we got a pause here to kick things off. The lag they're trying to get over. But yeah, Earthshaker in the lane as the off-lane core, in the hands of Moo, of course. Talk about all the experience that he has in TI in general, but the off-lane Earthshaker, obviously a little bit different than the mid Earthshaker, but what are your expectations out of him?
Well, pretty good, I think, in terms of the laning stage. There's some SD5, this hero doesn't pressure you too much, so you also have Willow 4, great laner, so I think Moo's definitely set up for a good game.
So keep an eye on that as we come out of the pause now. That leaves our bottom lane matchup, the Gyro and Treant versus the Centaur and Skywrath. And K1 here on the Gyrocopter, especially with the support of Treant. Feels like he should have a pretty good time. We're talking about early game, and perhaps, at least I guess, I predicted him to be the top net worth.
We'll see if honestly, if he has a good lane, there's a very high chance he will get there. As for Fernando, Beastcoast got a very nice pull-off here on the hard canvas. K1 even takes a lot of damage for it. Already 2 creeps. 3 creeps got denied by the neutral creep, so Nouns might want to look to block this camp, I think, for the coming minutes.
See if they look to do that or not. So far, not necessarily doing so, but mid lane matchup continues to be very even, very farm heavy, as you called it. Both the Earth Spirit and the Kunkka managing to get their CS in there. Again, holding this Hellbear Smasher, but it's a matter of who gets the last hit at the bottom lane. Actually, it's a double hit from Centaur to make sure he gets it, so some valuable farm. Top lane, Shadow Demon, gonna use that disruption to put Moo under and deny some of his CS.
I mean, you can see already, SD will not do too much in the lane, but he's already stacked this medium and the small camp, in the back jungle later on for Sven as well. So, sure, he won't do too much in the lane, but he gives you, a payback later. And the SD impact of the hero's golden levels is incredibly high in the mid-game.
Yeah. Start spamming that Shadow Poison. Start farming himself, even. That was a funny interaction right there with Sven.
Still got the last hit, though, luckily, with the stun for him.
Push back in the last second. Yeah,
doing a little bit of trolling.
Close call there to missing that CS, but he gets it. So good news for him. As the supports making their way over to the bounty rune. Shadow Demon is going to manage to pick up his own, though. Yeah, we're definitely having a bit of brawling early on, but of course 3 minutes in and still no kills outside of the pre-creep waves coming out.
I mean, I guess top lane isn't really going to be too kill heavy, I think. Like SD, Sven, they're playing more for farm. Sven is like a high HP hero. SD stays on high range. I think it's likely going to be around these active runes early. It's good pressure, though, onto Jim Park here with your Dark Willow and Shaker combo.
Yeah, he'll be fine, but having to deal with that fissure blockage is also dealing with a massive creep wave coming in. Up the top lane, but bottom, you hear that homing missile going off. A full wand finished by Gyrocopter.
Good to know. Hey, Centaur is quite annoying for Gyro, like not just in the game, but also in the lane. He has super high HP regen, which means he doesn't care about your flag too much, but he also has really high damage. And that's what Gyrocopter hates to lane into. Like it's already a 13 damage discrepancy between the two of them.
Right now it's 17 and now 18 and 7 Centaur, 17 and 2 Gyrocopter. So Gyro's still managing some OKCS, but yeah, Sacred's certainly doing his part on the Centaur and getting plenty of denies in, as mentioned. The Yamsum will go up to try to assist a bit as well. The flat cannon attacks going in, but yeah, he just regens through it, so he's fine. Meanwhile, Schofield, not as much regen. He could be in trouble. Homing missile. It's going to connect, but the damage follow-up not there.
Nope, looks like it's going to be A-okay. Still good pressure from nouns, but one thing we need to think about is when this Centaur gets Vanguard, it kind of frees up Stinger on the Skyref. I think to just completely leave this lane and like play free around the mid and top lane. Schofield, excuse me, as nope, JKL's right. Stinger also coming bottom.
Yeah, K1's in trouble. He's dead. Oh, the flat cannons. Okay, doing some good return damage, but they do kill Gyro, and now Sacred, he's going for Yamsum. Here comes the Shadow Poison of the Stinger. You mentioned rotating over. And he'll secure the Treant as well. First TP. Can he get him? The stomp. Oh, you look at Centaur. He's like, do we go for this? The banish? No, you don't want to. It's just Gunner's a little too tanky.
Okay, I think it is time to refill his bottle, because otherwise, yeah, Gunner is going to feel pretty sad about this TP. He's going to have to walk back to mid. Meantime, of course, mid is going to get pushed in all the way by Dark Mago. And yeah, Jim Park already as Leonard just walks around and steals the Centaur. And the Mud Golem. Unlucky.
We'll take that. It's a nice CS for him there, but hey, mentioned Earth Spirit leaving the mid lane and Kunkka pushing it in, having very good farm now. He was already slightly beating the Earth Spirit, but especially with that rotation, Dark Mago, he's 3,000 net worth, easily the top of the game, having a very, very good time. Top lane, Earthshaker might be in trouble. Mood trying to get away. The Storm comes out, 2 stacks, the poison, maybe a 3rd stack could, nah, it's not going to be enough damage. Maybe a 4th stack. He's not going to go for it.
Looks like it's going to be okay. He does also still have a Lotus and a Salve, so he can just pop that after the poison is all gone. So, you know, nice job by him to just stay fully alive. And yeah, Dark Mago on this Kunkka, he's up to a very good early game. Lotus. Oh, Scofield's still here.
Yeah, Moo's still in trouble and probably in dead trouble. Although the stomp running out, the fissure block helping him. Skywrath, though. Oh, he can't stay in a range. Not enough mana to work with. So Moo, the wand use, he is going to survive just barely.
Oh, they got K1.
They do kill K1. That's big. And the rotation on Kunkka, we mentioned at the start that he has a haste rune on Kunkka. Fantastic as well. Yeah, this is big momentum for beastcoast right now.
Yep, haste rune, TP, you get the perfect kill. In the meantime, your Sven looks like he's already doing super well with 46 CS in the safe lane. Like, you're shutting down their carry, and your carry is set up to absolutely free farm. So beastcoast with a very nice early game.
I was going to say, how does this Kunkka translate, we think, especially with the start here? Well, that's one way, the rotation to kill the position 1 on the other side. But yeah, the bracer, the phase boots, what is the item build, you think?
I mean, I haven't seen it too much being played from mid. I think it might still just be like blade mail into shard, and then you debate as the Yamsum is trying to get in these 3 clicks, but not quite enough. Still forces him out of the lane.
You know, Jim Park on Sven. He's going to clear out plenty of camps here in his own jungle. That Mask of Madness, it's coming along pretty nicely. Of course, has the Morbid Mask, just needs a quarterstaff, and we'll see the progress continue from there. In fact, going to pop God Strength. Dark Willow will spot this, may steal some CS. Yeah, comes in here and does so. Curse Crown. Treant's nearby as well. It's just not going to be nearly enough damage, though.
I guess they had no mana on tree, and Letus did also kind of whiff his root, but it's still good that they kind of force him out of there. It looks like SD is around to de-ward, because Letus played some really nice wards. 2 aggressive wards to see Jim Park, but it's a little sad that it doesn't translate into a kill. Yeah,
it's one of those, like you said, I mean, they kind of force him out of a comfortable spot, but in the end,
just kidding. He's just gonna run up north and keep hitting creeps.
Because there's creeps up here now, so he's just gonna farm these now, and He'll be more than fine. So yeah, the Mask Madness timing still looking pretty good. But how about Gyrocopter making his way to the top lane?
How about him? He's dead, I think.
He's probably dead. Yep, there comes the ship with the torrent, and K1 is absolutely dead. The Echo Slam in the back lines takes out Skywrath. It looks pretty, but is it really going to be the best case thing for Moo? Probably not. So they'll roll in from Gunnar. Oh, the two players stunned, though, with the roll, and that's unfortunate timing for Gunnar. A good kill.
Gunnar's doing a lot in this fight.
Onto Earthshaker, but you're right. Gunnar popping the Magnetize, certainly doing plenty of damage. They take out Shadow Demon, and they got the Centaur prior. So as pretty as that stun was from Sven, Gunnar still managed to get some good damage out.
Honestly, it looked pretty bad because K1 died first, and he has to be careful that his game does get to recover. But his Earth Spirit, like getting these early kills, it's the best hero you can give it to. Like now he has a 9-minute Spirit Vessel. The Gunnar is going to be a menace in this game.
And they certainly need that out of him. We mentioned K1, especially with that death right there. We'll need some time to recover on the Gyrocopter. But keep looking back at this Kunkka. We are going to see that Blade Mail, as you mentioned right there. Madness, of course, now finished on Sven. But yeah, this Kunkka just feels like he feels unstoppable right now. He could just go anywhere, and you do not want to fight against him.
Yeah, he's super tanky. Like maybe when Lelis gets level 6 and they like go together with the Spirit Vessel and whatnot, it's in a live game. You do see the... Like, you can dodge the X Torrent combo pretty easily, or like if you're Kunkka, you have to like fake it out early and then like leave the X all the way. So it's pretty annoying as K1 is dead again.
Wow, that damage, man. The level 2 Ancient Seal, so amplifying damage as well. You just saw him melt on Gyrocopter.
Carry players are not having a good time today. At least one carry in every game. This K1 is continuing to struggle. beastcoast making very nice moves around the map.
Yeah, great rotations indeed, and that's a back-to-back deaths on the Gyrocopter. So down there on the network, you mentioned just a carry player that's having a struggle right now, and Gyrocopter can recover, but this Kunkka, we keep going back to him, and you see, in fact, K1 push to the mid lane to try to push him out, but is this too much of a push out? No. Okay, he's in trouble.
His team is coming.
Yeah, not going to be fast enough, though. He's just dead. Maybe. Black Cannon, maybe not.
Okay, he's tanking, and he's dead.
Yeah, call down, but yeah, Kunkka's just going to dance it off at that point. So, I mean, he did all he could. His team was coming, but man, they took a while to get there.
For sure. If he's out of position, the problem is that he's just going to die. Like, there's X-Mark, there's Stampede. It's some of the hardest spells for you to really deal with. Gyro's not a very mobile hero. He's a very stationary. It's a bit like Medusa in that sense. So beastcoast are just abusing the hell out of that.
Yeah, he gets out before getting caught down here at the bottom and realizing that this tower is a lost cause at this point. You got Centaur, he's got an early Vanguard now. He's queuing up the Blink next, so the armor of Treant level 2 will make this take a little bit longer, but well, maybe it will allow them to get a fight chance. Moose running down, leading the way, smoked up.
Okay, they're looking.
Nouns wants to fight. That's not an easy target, though. They don't have an Echo Slam. Centaur, first crown, the Stampede. Gets caught with a Bramble, though, and he does go down. So Nouns ends up executing pretty well right there.
That's good. They got the Vessel and the Slow and Stinger. Should be able to any vision and let it kapow.
There you go. A couple of kills and Gunnar. Let's reset. Go for more. Schofield. Spear Vessel up on him. Kunkka shows up, though, and now you got to be careful. The turn with the Ancient Seal, and down goes Earth Spirit. And suddenly it's time to feel pretty good for beastcoast, so maybe not so much yet. They lose Skywrath Mage and Echo Slam to do so. And I think that is the end of it. So, yeah, lost Earth Spirit, but they do get 3 heroes, and it's farm time for Gyrocopter.
Very nice move. Like, sometimes like these Centaurs overplay because they think they're unkillable, but you have Earth Spirit, who has Vessel, you have a lot of damage, like you just get this kill going. Really nicely done by Nouns. But I must say, Dark Mago spell usage so far on this Kunkka has been very nice. But a bit of a problem is still your Kunkka Sven are incredibly farmed, so Nouns are going to have to continue to make these moves.
Yeah. Be the aggressors themselves, but as we say this, it's beastcoast being the aggressors. You got Sven.
K1. No, I don't want to watch this.
I mean, he's just dead. Yeah, he's thinking, all right, now's a good time for Ancients. Never mind. He's dead. They're going to steal the Ancients, and life just got that much worse.
He's smiling, but I think he's a little bit dead inside, because that's how I would feel.
Yeah. Unfortunate timing there indeed. And now Gunnar, he has to be careful. Get out. Of course, a bit more slippery. Oh, that range on the Ancient Seal, the Stampede, the Fissure block coming in, but the Stomp double edge is not enough damage, though. Little too tanky. Zero Spirit Dark Mago trying to help finish him off.
Oh,
the X is going to pull him back. The Curse Crown. It'll help save for the time being. The ship comes through and misses though. So the getaway is successful for Earth Spirit. And now can they kill the Kunkka?
That
would be big. They're
He's
trying.
So tanky.
But he is absolutely tanky. Oh, Gyrocopter, not what you want to do.
Oh, God.
In the front lines once again. He's going to get picked off, and now it is the turn of Earthshaker to fall likely. Centaur getting low, though. Gets the team support, so they do kill Centaur, but down goes Earthshaker as well. Treant now. What is this brawl? It's just these melee heroes clashing at it. Double kill for Jim Park, but it's all said and done, though, and I think Beastcoast is happy.
Yeah, I feel like I just saw 6 people, like, clap each other for, like, 1 minute as... might have some records here for Gyrocopter devs as a carry. They need to help him. He's got to be protected now at this point. I think your Gyro is 0-7. In the meantime, enemy Sven has more than free farm. Like, he has free farm kills and stacks, so it's not looking great.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Absolutely not, and not to, you know, get on top of that, but at the same time, you got Kunkka, he's got an Axe coming.
If you don't look at it, it's not real. So if I don't see it, I don't believe it.
Just don't think about it, don't look at it, it doesn't exist. All right.
Exactly. It's all good.
Strategy.
Gyro's having a good time.
I mean, this fight, you see on the replay here, it seemed like there was potential for so much possible turn for the side of nouns. And right here was like, wait a second. And then Sven shows up, and yeah, another death on Gyro.
The problem is that in order for nouns to have a good fight, it will come off of 2 things. Either Mu has a great initiation with an Echo Slam, or Gunnar gets to keep the fight going. And he was so low, he had to disengage. So they need to be patient. Their strongest hero is this Earth Spirit, and if they don't play around him, they will lose, just straight up. From this point on, they need to play cleaner.
Well, speaking of Earth Spirit, you see, hasn't made a lot of progress since the Spirit Vessel pickup. Does have about 1,200 gold saved up, wants to get a heart, but going to be a while before that. On the other side, I'm looking at Sven. BKB, it's almost done. Needs about 400 more gold, and then Sven will have that BKB, and you look at, yeah, the difference in carry. I mean, it almost feels rude, but yeah, it's been a much more successful game for Sven at this point than Gyrocopter, that is for sure. And yeah, he is going to have a BKB, and you know that Beastcoast is going to be looking to take more action with that finish now, as well as the Ags almost on Kunkka.
Oh, it's a 16-minute Kunkka Ags. And he already knew this is happening. He has maxed out Torrent over X Mark, didn't take the talent either, because he knows he has the sickest timing. This is the fastest Kunkka Ags I've seen in my life. And I played at least like 10 Kunkka games for the past 2 weeks. I've never hit this timing. So yeah, this is scary.
It's a first pick Kunkka. First pick Kunkka. They were confident with it, and
rightfully
showing why. Absolutely. So yeah, that Axe being delivered now with the BKB on Sven, as I mentioned. So this definitely seems like the go time. If you're Beastcoast, I mean, you already have a 6,000 net worth lead. Why would you relieve the pressure now? Keep it up. It's just a matter of how nouns can respond. And Gyrocopter has a Chrysalis working on his own Axe. Of course, still a ways to go for that. Could be found up here.
Oh, something is coming, Breaky. Well, I'm not looking at it. It's not real. I'm looking bottom.
Okay, we're just going to look bottom. Nothing's happened to... No, Overgrowth hits. Skywrath, they want the Gyrocopter, though. So, honestly, good job by Yamsun here. To be distraction, there's the fear on 3, and the Echo Slam setup. It looks pretty. Will it matter, though? Mu is dead. The answer is no. As pretty as it looked, he just had a feeling it wasn't going to result in much more.
Okay, they did get out K1, so it is a fight where he didn't die. But you still see that if they try to bail him out, they're going to start paying the price now as well. Like, there's so many levels and catches. There's CK, there's a Centaur stun, Sven stun, disruption, X marks. I think the map is going to start to really fall apart for nouns.
It's shrinking for sure. And I mean, Gunnar's trying to make a play up here.
Oh, nice.
Shadow Demon, they should get this kill. Disruption, it's on cooldown now. Curse Ground, he's running away for now. I mean, he's staying alive for a lot longer than you'd figure, but yeah, they finally get him. That's a matter. Spirit Vessel charges. Going away of Earth Spirit. He's sitting on nearly 2,500 gold, by the way, so
Yeah, it looked like he wants to go hard. I mean, the Spirit Vessel hard or Spirit Vessel into Blade Mail hard just seems like the best build I've seen, because your W scales with your strength. It makes it like super tanky. You just keep going in and out. I don't think Earthford is the type of hero where you want to skirmish all the times, because actually if you get kill traits, even if you feed, as long as you get levels and a bit of gold, this hero's scaling is disgusting. His talents as well are so good. So, and nouns are still totally in this game.
Still certainly hope, but Dark Mago is going to pick up a double damage rune, and meanwhile, bottle one up even, as he continues to make his presence felt in the middle of the map. Sven continues to farm more in the jungle, this time on the Radiant side. And the, as you'd expect, Shadow Blade into a Silver Edge is going to be coming up next for him.
The game right now for nouns, what they need to do is like push waves and play off of information. Because if Beast Coast have good waves, they can continuously just run at you. You need your gyro to farm, and slowly, like, nouns have to stabilize this game. Like, if they can keep this position, which is not great, but if they can keep it this way, they're doing well.
Yeah, I mean, it starts with the Axe and Gyrocopter, absolutely. And he almost has it. You get the BKB follow-up with minimal casualties, then suddenly you have a shot, it feels like, for now. Yeah, absolutely, there is still hope, but a lot easier said than done, of course. Sven, God Strength, even going to be committed to push this bottom tier 2 tower, which they will successfully do, despite the Treant doing his best to stop them there. And Beast Coast still playing grouped up, really. Yeah, they're not necessarily spreading out too much here.
I think I'd maybe play a little more loose, like push the tower and maybe already look for a move. Because like I said, I think if nouns get to keep this map even, it's them playing well, but it's also Beast Coast not looking or not finding the punishes. So for now, it's continuously the game for nouns. Okay, push in the waves, don't die. Let me get another 1-2 items, then we can go fight.
The map being shrunk, as we mentioned earlier, is continuing to feel. I mean, this Radiant jungle has just completely been occupied by Beast Coast for like the last 5 minutes, it feels like, or so.
I mean, the thing is, wherever Beast Coast go, it's not your territory anymore. Like, they decide what is theirs and what is not. As we saw the talent for Kunkka come out, the 15-1, where it just makes your Axe better. You're gonna get more later. You can get the torrent damage. Looks like Beast Coast just looking to take objectives out of the game. Tier to bottom. Now the Roche. Got a DD, a split on your Kunkka as well. Speed up the process.
Yeah, where they want to be is that Roshan exactly, and there's no stopping this if you're down. So it is a free Aegis. I guess the question: do you give this to Sven or Kunkka? Probably Sven, right?
It feels a bit weird. I think either is fine. He already made the slot, so yeah, if I want to sound smart, I would just say Sven, but I think, never mind. Both, because I think it feels, because I think the thing is, it feels kind of weird on Sven. If people feel like, okay, it's going to allow me to do what I cannot do already, then you take it, even though you're not the best Aegis carrier. But I must say that I prefer it more on the Kunkka.
Well, Beast Coast tending to agree right there. Sure enough, Dark Mago picks it up. And his own BKB, by the way, another 2,000 gold saved up for him. He's got that queued up at least, so that's of potential. Shadow Demon has his own shard. Yeah, you're looking at Earthshaker right there, by the way. The Moo has his own BKB now finished, so a little bit more of a sign of hope for the side of nouns. But Beast Coast, they continue to claim the Radiant jungle and almost got a catch right there. Yamsum having to be a bit careful too.
I guess the SD is just too annoying now. Like, if Gunnar wants to go for a play, like this SD purge, it's gonna take off Magnetize, it's gonna take off Vessel. How are you realistically gonna kill anyone? So I think this game plan for nouns, it doesn't change. You need to play an open map, get as much as you can, and wait and hope that K1 gets like big in this game.
Well, as far as the lack of kills taking place, that seems like that's potentially working out for nouns, but there's only so much time you can give because now your tier 3 is being beat down, and you obviously got to defend that eventually. See the tidal waves coming out.
Should want to, as they might think it's too hard. They're bringing back heroes now though, and they are smoking. The Gunnar has heart. He is actually still pretty strong. He's very tanky. He can really look to get in there.
Yeah, he prioritized going all in for it. He does not have a buyback to push back though on Centaur, and Centaur's locked out for the kill. So good start actually. Now showing that if they can get the jump, they can execute. And the rest running for Beast Coast. Jim Park though. Jim Park, he's singing around as if he almost want to jump back in, but never mind.
Well, nice
greedy.
punish. Sacred was definitely way too deep. Then I see Jim Park once more.
Oh. Okay, now he's turning as if it's going to maybe go in, but never mind. The fissure block on Kunkka making this awkward too. Yeah, a little bit of greed there by Sven.
Yeah, it was honestly a nice turnaround. Like, if he runs left, he's straight up dead there on Sven. He gets fissure blocked, he's going to get brambled. Probably click the Earth Spirit. He's like, okay, no dust, I can run right, and he lives. So, good get away from him.
Yeah, so almost got his caught farming some creeps on their way out of the retreat, but it goes back to nouns showing that they can blow up. I mean, Centaur, not an easy target to kill necessarily himself, and they were able to execute to do so. And you got Gyrocopter. Obviously, he's had the Ags now for a little bit, working on that BKB now, and that's kind of that timing that we mentioned of maybe some hope here. But Centaur, pipe finished, actually. Goes the pipe direction.
Okay. Well, he's helping his team with the auras, even though I must... I don't like the center build too much. I feel like he could try to scale a little bit as well. Maybe what we've seen in the last 2 games, where like you scale up and you just tank with the other guys as well. But if it works out in the next fights, then he won't feel too bad. Jim Park with the Stampede.
Somebody was TPing in, and I think that was Dark Willow for a second, yeah.
Sadly, you cannot ground stun, otherwise that Willow is very dead.
Yeah.
Up straight back to mid, it looks like. Gonna go for round 2 of the push.
Yeah, why not? It's exposed. Go for the rack. You got God Strength from Sven already popped, and he's going to use it to start beating down the melee rack. So
they do have a glyph, so let's see how they respond.
Gyro's farming the north side of the map currently. He does have TP. There's that glyph. And now he's TPing back in. So going for a fight.
Nice
Curse ground on Kunkka. Call down going to be used as well. Trying to really deter them, but with the ship coming through. Oh, the pushback. Kunkka. Aqua Spell put the blade mail, makes it so they really can't go all in for that commitment. He is slow though. Kunkka's still being pushed away. Not even controlling his own hero at this point, but he will survive.
Okay,
barely.
Kind of poking for more. I mean, it's a really nice kickback by Gunnar, but them putting the Aegis on the Kunkka just made it so hard for him to commit, and he's still like run buff. There's torrents going off, so yeah, nice job by beastcoast to get themselves the first racks of the game.
Yeah, exactly. If he doesn't have Aegis right there, maybe they do go a bit more harder, but it's with the Aegis, no point. It's going to be wearing off here anyways in about 30 seconds. But clearly the good decision by beastcoast to commit to that mid push, because it works out in the end for them pretty damn well. And I mean, look at this Sven, by the way. The net worth 18,000 plus, 12,000 for Gyrocopter, the top on his team, but has basically a whole nother item.
Yeah, it's honestly quite nasty. He is still so far ahead. I have seen more Sven players, like sometimes they skip Blink. I'm still personally a big fan of buying Blink so you can go in, but down bottom, Jim Park, he's looking. There's a sentry.
Ooh, nice reaction.
Oh, he was stuck. Yeah, he's got a TP. Bye-bye, Lelis.
Yeah, Lelis. Good attempt right there, but not to be. And you see the harpoon on Sven as well, so ends up getting the kill on the Dark Willow, and she's out for another 35 seconds. And nice transition into just pushing up into the base here, apparently.
Yeah, at this time around, there's no more glyph. Maybe you can just like take the tower or force a bit more. Let's see. There's 3 in armor, which is a little annoying, but still have God Strength for a little bit.
Gyro finishes BKB and is TPing back in now. So Nouns knows that maybe it could be a timing surprise moment here, as maybe wasn't seen having the BKB yet, but beastcoast playing it pretty disciplined.
Yeah. As dodge the rocket, get yourself some Sven illusions. Looks like Darkma goes poking for something mid. Hey, you said, so the BKB is completed. I still don't know when they will truly feel ready to fight. Maybe they feel like they have to contest next Roche. I feel like, yeah, you're doing okay on Nouns, but I still think your win condition is not getting that much easier.
Yeah. Yeah, it's becoming possible, but certainly not getting easier. I think it's probably the best way to put it. You're right with the Roshan possibility, though. Minute 30 on the red timer, so is that there?
Got Stinger.
Okay. They got Stinger, and Bramble Maze down. Stinger doing a good job of avoiding, but it's not going to be enough. Echo Slam committed for it, but they killed a Shadow Demon.
Yeah, at this point, they're definitely going to just take any kill they can. It's great. Scrape any golden XP your way, which is possible. K1's going to try to get, closer to the Satanic. Yeah, he probably just needs, like, at least the full Satanic to try and fight.
Some more time needs to be bought, and Beast Coast, at that point, maybe wants to turn it up a little bit, and that's turning it up a little bit. Sven finds the Earth Spirit, and remind you, that is a mid-Earth Spirit. Gunnar,
Yep.
he gets picked off by Sven.
Just nice positioning. Blocks the roll out of Invest, and they kill him. Even just his 2 heroes. Looks at mid Dark Mago. Does have a catch. That might just be a secondary kill.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
It is.
Yeah, no chance for Mu to get out of that. Just so much control by the Kunkka, and especially with Sven showing up, no chance at all. So 2 heroes dead. They're going to force buybacks, if anything, here.
Yeah, you're either giving, or I think you're double buying back. It looks like you're double buying, because your Gyro is TPing.
Oh, are they on the same page is the question. No buybacks yet. Call out's going to be used. There's one buyback. 8 seconds on Earth Spirit. Wants to wait it out for the time being. Dark Mago. Nice route as he BKB, so he's still locked in place. The Fear as well did not hit Kunkka, though. Kunkka a bit awkward with the trees right here, but Tree Protector finally goes down. Earth Spirit finally coming back toward the party. Buyback from Tree. Into the Torrent Storm.
Oh, no.
Doing some work, and Dark Mago gets the supporting cast. Magnetize. Doing decent damage here for the Earth Spirit once again, but the getaway is successful by Beast Coast. Well, other than Shadow Demon.
Oh, I think they had the kill on Dark Mago's Kunkka, but maybe Gunnar thought he had a stone down. I think he kicked him out. I mean, maybe I'm stupid and I'm seeing stuff. It's possible. I'm getting older. But, well, at least they did get to hold the racks, but it's a costly hold. It's, yeah, you had to buy back your Shaker. I mean, you bought back your tree, and who cares? But you bought back your Shaker, losing BKB charges. Not great.
Yeah, but a game like this, it's again a case of if you're nouns, hey, we're still in it. We still have Gyrocopter stayed alive. And I think you're looking at it from that perspective, okay, you got something. I mean, the Satanic is just about finished now for K1.
Yeah.
That with the BKB, that does then start to feel like now he's going to have a actual impact in these fights potentially.
Yeah, I think also the Solar Crest that Yamsen is trying to buy it will definitely also help out K1 when he gets like his next set of items. Maybe also like level 20 talent, you get a couple more flak attacks and so on. I think that's going to be like your ticket to try and get back in this game.
Speaking of level 20 talents, by the way, Sven hits his level 20, he's 21 now, but Warcry buff, 10 plus Warcry armor, so we're looking at 25 armor that he's applying to him and his team. That's a lot.
Yeah, like you've got the Warcry you have to hit through, you have the potential bolt buff, the SD purges, and that's just why it's like a little annoying, which is why I think the longer this game drags, if Gunnar can be in kills, I honestly think that he will have to come in clutch. He's going to be the new carry. If they can get this game to his like 20 and 25 talents, he can do some solid work.
Well, Gunnar going creeps up north in the meantime, but East Coast, they're south. They want to commit to yet again going for the racks down here. For good reason, they've been exposed. Backdoor protection is up currently, but it's eventually going to wear off, and then as soon as it does, let the damage begin. The preemptive living armor coming out from Tree, and there's the glyph. And there's the pause as well, so it's like audio issue.
Well, it's the audio of Sven whacking away at the melee racks, perhaps, because they're about to be gone. I think even if you TP now to try and take a fight, your racks will have vanished at that point.
Yeah, it's interesting because I know, obviously, again, an issue there, audio issues, they happen, but it kind of helps now to a little bit make a decision, but at the same time, Dark will help. Okay, well, that helped Beast Coast maybe make a decision right there. Now, K1 gets caught too, but there's that BKB and Satanic. He has to hold his ground. He has no choice, and it just doesn't matter. Just way too much damage adding up on the Gyrocopter. Now the racks will fall, and Gyro's dead for a full minute. Why not go for more?
Oh, Sacred is tanking some fountain. He's trying to cosplay new on the Bristpack last game. Of course, it won't kill anyone. This is like when you have a carry to carry matchup, which the whole game relies around, but one team has SD. Like it's just so hard for you to win that matchup. He's offensively purging your living armor or any Solar Crest. He's purging his Sven so he doesn't get overgrowth, and then Sven just whacks away at you. Like what are you supposed to do on this Gyro?
Not much.
Yeah.
Clearly not much, as we saw right there. Prime example, kind of new going into it. So they're not giving up, though, as nouns. They're certainly going to continue to put up a fight, but this is another row shot. I mean, they know it's happening. The rolls are coming out from Gunnar. He's trying to get there in time.
Yeah.
He might. Okay, they're definitely going to get here in time.
Okay, smoke is going to be broken, or maybe Gunnar's on the far south. Yeah.
Hey, if they steal Roshan, the Aegis here, you know, maybe. But oh, never mind. Distraction from Skywrath. Skywrath will go down for this. And now beastcoast should have decided, do they come in for the kill? They do. They get everything on. They got Aegis, and she's picked up.
Oh,
Aegis
the terrorites.
in the hands of Kunkka. The Echo Slam on two. Pretty right there. Shadow Demon gonna get blown up. And he's dead. So without Shadow Demon, maybe. But no, Gyrocopter joins the fight and just gets decimated yet again. And Magnetized doing some dot, but it doesn't matter. Jim Park with a triple kill, and beastcoast, they still have everything, including the Aegis.
Oh yeah, clap him, Yamson. Get him.
Okay,
Nice,
gonna pop the Aegis ultra kill. Rampage. No, it rolls away. Gunnar doesn't want to give it to him. Get out the harpoon. No, he needs a stun. The beacon be worse off. If he gets a stun in 1 second, will it even matter? There's the stun. And there is, never mind. Let go. Steals it. Okay.
I mean, in my book, that's a Rampage. Just unlucky it won't be in the stats. Yeah, that's going to be a full-on team wipe, 3-on-5. I mean, Jim Park's still having a good laugh about his Rampage being denied. Okay, how do we hold here, Nouns? It's time for Gunnar to buy back and 1v5 this. 1v4. Let's go.
Nah, you got Dark Willow as well, so no Terrorize, but she is ready to help defend. There is a tier 2 top lane, so I mean, the game's not over yet. They are going to have to break through this. It's going to take some time. And now it's going to continue to certainly still hang on to this one, but they're going to lose their own Tormentor pretty easily. Yeah, this Sven feels pretty unkillable right now.
He really does. And there's so much stuff behind him protecting him. He's got his own Satanic. Looks like he might even build into a Butterfly. Okay, interesting. I thought maybe your last item would want to be like, what, maybe some upgraded Blink, but I don't mind it. It's pretty cool. I mean, maybe he won't even get there as he one-shots the wave.
Yeah. You know, it could just be that case that the Mask of Madness split up. It's like, you go Satanic, you go Butterfly. It just seems so natural. Either way, though, I think you're right. You know, we'll even get to that point. I mean, they're trying to go for a blow-up, but again, that support, it just has way too much of it. The Purge, the BKB.
1, 2.
And that is just a 3 hit on Gyrocopter, basically. Another minute plus duration for his resurrection. Gunnar going to do what he can once again. The overgrowth from a distance, hitting a couple. But Gunnar magnetized up. Now he needs to roll on out for his own life, as the Rax is going to be the focus for Jim Park. So double kill for Kunkka. And it looks like game number 1 is officially going to go the way of beastcoast.
And just nicely done by them, right? You've got like a really nice performance from all the players. Like even in the early game, this is, I think, the hardest game I've seen for a carry player in a while. And we just